A very good morning to all my dear students. Today we want to start our lesson number 3 and name of the lesson is fiber to fabric. So in this lesson we want to learn what I mean by fiber, what I mean by fabric and how fabric can be made from a fiber. So let's get started. Paheli and Bojo won the first prize in a science quiz competition held at their school, and they were excited and decided to use the prize money to buy clothes for their parents. Okay, so here Paheli and Bojo they participated in one science quiz competition and they won a first prize in that competition, and with the help of a prize money they decided to purchase some clothes for their parents. So for purchasing clothes they went to the market, and what did they observe there? Let us see here. When they saw a large variety of cloth material, they got confused. Okay, so in shop they observed a large variety of a clothing material or clothes, different kind of a clothes, and they get confused. Why they get confused? Let us see. The shopkeeper explained that some clothes or fabrics were cotton and some were synthetic. He also had a woolen mufflers and shawls. So shopkeeper told Paheli and Bhojo that there are some clothing material which is made up of a cotton, and there are some clothing material or clothes which are made up of a synthetic fibers. So what is this cotton and what is this synthetic fibers? Okay, Paheli and Bhojo they don't know this, and that's why they get confused. Just like you also don't know what are synthetic fibers, what is cotton. Okay, so in the same way Paheli and Bhojo also get confused. So you will come to know what is the synthetic fibers or what is cotton later on. Let us see. There were many silk sarees as well. Paheli and Bhojo felt very excited and they touched and felt these different fabrics. So along with the cotton fabrics there were silk sarees also, and Paheli and Bhojo get excited to observe such a large variety of a clothing material or clothes, and they touched each and every cloth and they experienced or they felt the texture or they felt the clothing fabric. Okay, finally they bought a woolen muffler and cotton sari, and at last finally they bought a woolen muffler for his father and a cotton sari for their mother. Okay, so in this way they purchased two clothes, one is woolen muffler and second is a cotton sari. Later on, after their visit to the clothes shop, Paheli and Bhojo began to notice various fabrics in their surroundings. They found that bed sheets, blankets, curtains, tablecloths, towels and dusters were made up from different kinds of fabrics. So when Paheli and Bhojo they came back from the shop or from the market, so they tried to observe different kind of a clothes or different kind of a fabrics wear by the people. Okay, and what they found that there are bed sheets also, blankets, curtains, tablecloths, towels, dusters. All these things or all these materials they were made up from a fabric or they were made up from a cloth, and those cloths or those fabrics are made up of a different types of a clothes. They were not made up of a same type of a cloth. Their cloth is different one. Even their school bags and gunny bags were made up from a some kind of a fabric. And in the same way the school bags which Paheli and Bhojo they used or which school bags we are using, they were also made up of a different kind of a cloth. And gunny bags means the bags which are used for storing the grains. Okay, those are called the gunny bags. So all these things they are made up of a different kind of a clothes. They tried to identify these fabrics as a cotton, wool, silk or synthetic. Can you also identify some fabrics? and by observing all this clothing material, they try to find it out, or they differentiated all these materials, just like materials made up of a cotton, materials made up of a wool, or materials made up of a silk or synthetic. So all these are the particular materials or fabrics which is used for the formation of a cloth. All of you know the cotton, plant of a cotton. Okay, so from that one we will get a cotton, and from cotton we can make a cloth. Okay, in the same way, what is meant by wool? So wool is nothing but the hairs of a animals, just like hairs of a sheep. From the hairs of a sheep we can make a fabric or a cloth, so that is woolen fabric. Then silk, all of you know the silk moth. Okay, there are some insects called as a silk moth. They can prepare a cocoon, or they can prepare a silk, and from that one we can make a silk fabric or silk cloth. Or synthetic means which are not natural, which are made by the human beings artificially. Okay, that is called the synthetic. Okay, so cotton, wool and silk, these are the natural fabrics, and there are some man-made fabrics, those are called as a synthetic. So in this way, can we also identify which are the natural fibers, which are the synthetic fibers, which is a cotton, which is a wool, or which is a silk one? So for that one we have to study here variety of a fabrics, or variety in a fabrics. Okay, so let us see what are the varieties in a fabrics. So for that one we will have to learn this activity number 1. So let's get started for activity number 1. Visit a nearby tailoring shop, collect cuttings of a fabrics left over after stitching. So you need to visit one tailoring shop. Tailoring shop means, all of you know the tailor, the person who is stitching the clothes, that person is called as a tailor, and shop of that tailor, it is called as a tailoring shop. So you need to visit a tailoring shop, and what you have to do, you have to collect the cuttings of the fabrics or clothes left over after stitching. So whenever tailor stitches a cloth, some part of that cloth it is left there, or that extra part it is removed out from the stitched part, and that leftover part you have to collect, and you have to feel and touch each piece of a fabric. So whatever the pieces you will get from the tailoring shop, you have to touch to every piece, and you have to feel its surface. Is it very smooth or is it rough? That you have to feel it. Okay, now try to label some of the fabrics as cotton, silk, wool or synthetic after asking for help from a tailor. And later on you have to take the help of a tailor. Ask the tailor that what kind of a fabric this is, or what are the different clothes you are having, and what are its fabric, what are they were made of. Okay, so tailor will give you the identification of that one, or he will tell you that some fabric it is made of a cotton, some fabric or clothes it is made of a silk, and some are made of a wool, or some are made of from a synthetic or artificial fabric or artificial fibers. Okay, so with the help of a tailor you can identify the fabric of a given cloth. Then next, do you wonder what these different fabrics are made of? When you look at any fabric, it seems a continuous piece. So now there is a question in our mind that these are the different kind of a fabrics or clothes. So these clothes were made of from what, or how these are made? So let us see. Whenever you will observe any cloth or fabric, you will see it is a continuous piece. The piece of a cloth, it is a continuous, there is no gap between there is no gap in between it. Okay, it is continuous or plain. So what it is made up of. So if you observe it very carefully or closely, then you will come to know there are threads in a cloth. If you observe it carefully, you will observe long threads. The cloth, it is made up of a long threads. If you observe here figure 3.2 on page number 18, you will see that enlarged view of a piece of a fabric, and that in that one you will see fibers or threads. They were just woven, or they were inside the particular cloth. Then let us see now activity number 2, what is given here. Select a piece of a cotton fabric you labeled in activity 1. So you have to take, or you need to take one cotton fabric or cotton cloth. Now try to find loose threads or yarn at one of the edges and pull it out. So if you observe the edge or side of that cotton cloth, then you will see there are some threads, small loose threads are there. Okay, these threads are called as a yarn. Y-A-R-N. These threads are called as a yarn. So you need to pull out one thread from the cloth. Okay, you have to catch one thread and you have to pull it out or remove it out from the cloth. Just like in figure 3.3, it is shown here how that one thread or yarn it is removed from the cloth. Then you will see that you will able to visible that small thread, okay, or it is called as a yarn. You can gently pull one out with a pin or a needle. Okay, if you are not able to remove it out with your fingers, you can use a pin or a needle, and you can separate one thread from a cloth and you can remove it out from a cloth. Then we find that fabric is made up of a yarns arranged together. What are these yarns made up of? So you came to know now that any cloth or fabric, it is made up of a yarns, or it is also called as a threads. Yarns or a threads. So clothing material or cloth, it is made up of a threads or a yarns. We came to know this. Okay, now how these yarns are formed or how these yarns are made, that we have to see it in our next point. Okay, so what did we learn today? So we learned that fabric, it is also called as a cloth, and this fabric, it is of a different types, just like wool, silk, cotton, okay, and some synthetic or man-made fabrics is there. Then what are the different types of a products made up of the fabrics? So bed sheets, blankets, curtains, tablecloths, towels, dusters, these are the different types of a clothes which are made up from a different fabric material. Now later on we learned that these fabrics, they were made up of a small threads, those are called as a yarn. Okay, so tomorrow we'll learn how these yarns